A new report says electric car sales have gone up by 500% just in the last couple of years across the United States. Now a group called Environment Texas is pushing national, state, and local governments to put rebates in place so people can afford these electric cars. One of the benefits of owning one of these cars is reserved parking spots at charging stations around Austin. Back in 2011, the city installed more than 100 of these charging stations around town. 3 years later, KXAN's David Yeoman set out to find out how much the stations are being used and why they continue to make some people upset.
Pisses me off.
Kirsten Faro came to Barton Springs this afternoon for a swim.
I have to walk a long ways and I don't like it.
Recovering from recent knee surgery, she was hoping to find a closer parking spot.
And I realize, you want to encourage people to get the electric cars, but it just hasn't happened yet. So there shouldn't be spots for cars that don't exist.
These are the spots that Kirsten was referring to, 2 electric charging stations, of which only 1 is being used. But we spoke with Austin Energy, who led the charge on getting many of these installed in Austin, and they disagree.
As a matter of fact, we're ranked 4th in the country for the growth in electric vehicles and electric vehicle usage, where we now estimate there's over 1,000 electric vehicles here in this city.
That's an increase of 700% in the last 4 years. Sunil Shenoy owns one of these cars and says people shouldn't be upset by the reserved parking spaces.
If you're not disabled, right, and there's a couple of empty disabled spots, should you be able to park there? It's the analogous argument, I believe.
Austin Energy says they plan to continue expanding the grid of electric vehicle charging stations in Austin.
Well, now we're looking at, for instance, putting them in apartment complexes.
A move that's sure to charge up both sides of the issue. In Central Austin, David Yeomans, KXAN News.
Austin Energy wants to make sure it's easy for electric car owners to charge up. And we thought you should know Austin Energy offers rebates if you install a charging station in your home. So far, more than 200 homes have taken them up on that. The city also has about 200 public charging stations. Drivers can buy a card for $25. It allows them to charge as much as they want at any city station for 6 months. So far, the city has sold nearly 500 of those.